Hello everybody, welcome to Soul Evolution Tarot. So today I am continue doing twin flame soul connection collective readings. I did divide them into elements, so today reading is going to be specifically for the earth signs. So if you are an earth sign or you have prominent earth in placements in your chart, then this video most likely will resonate for you. However, remember that this is a general reading, so take whatever does resonate for you and leave the rest behind. All right, so if you're new to my channel, then I'm starting off with your divine masculine energies, then I'm looking into your energies, then the connecting energy for both of you, and at the end I'm pulling some of the messages and guidance from spirit. All right, so let's get into the reading. Let's get three main energies. All right, let's get three main energies for your divine masculine. I did have a card that just jumped out from the deck that said offer, right? So for some of you, your divine masculine could be thinking about coming up with some kind of an offer, but I didn't take this card because I didn't have time to really shuffle the cards. So let's see if it comes up again. That means you know, it was significant. All right, so let's take a look at your divine masculine's energies right now. Three main energies. Okay, so we do have patience card coming through. So your divine masculine could be patiently waiting for something. It could be related to your situation, but it could also be related to some other things in their life. Okay, so we'll see, maybe we'll get more information about that. What else? We also have nostalgia coming through. So there is an element for your divine masculine where they might be really missing you, this connection, if especially for those of you that have been in separation for quite some time. They could be really reminiscing on the memories with you, divine feminine. All right, so this is something that they could be thinking and feeling right now, where they might be really missing you at this time. And we also have ego. However, there might be an ego issue that your divine masculine is currently battling with. Okay, so this could be one of the reasons why right now this connection cannot work between you two, because your divine masculine still might be pretty much in their ego at this time. All right, and it could be difficult right now for both of you to align. All right, so your divine masculine might not have gone through an ego death at this time, and we'll see. We'll pull more cards, but we're going to see what this might have to do with. All right, so let's look at your divine masculine's mental space in regards to you and this connection. What kind of thoughts are they having right now in regards to you and this connection at this time? Okay, so we do have the Six of Wands. All right, so Six of Wands oftentimes could also be read as someone who has a lot of ego. All right, but let's pull more cards and we'll talk about it. We do have the King of Swords, and let's get one more. And we do have the Page of Cups. So what I'm seeing here right now, They are coming off as this King of Swords, and King of Swords is someone who could be showing off as someone very cold, distant, emotionally unavailable. And again, this could be due to them having a lot of ego, which could be in the way when it comes to revealing their true feelings and emotions. Even though they do have these emotions for you, with the Page of Cups, there is definitely an element of, thinking about that actually realizing that they do have these emotions for you, but this divine masculine could be very well hiding their emotions, because again, they're not wanting or not able right now, I would say, to really overcome their own ego to come through with opening their heart to you, divine feminine, because at this time there still could be, having this inner conflict whether or not they should be, revealing their true emotions for you. However, at this time they might be thinking about and actually contemplating that their ego, realizing that their ego might have been something that was standing in the way of perhaps the challenges that you're facing right now in your connection. So at this time, your divine masculine, through this separation, might be realizing how much they're missing you, how much, they really want to change the situation between you both, but they're still fighting their own ego here. All right, they are wanting to be successful when it comes to this connection, but at the same time they're not willing at this point to come and really reveal their true self to you. So that's why with the Patience card, Spirit could be really telling you, divine feminine, that right now there's a period where your divine masculine is going through this transformation where they need to let go of their ego. They need to have their ego death. They need to really go through this transformation in order to release their ego, because this is something that will not work between you two if they're still attached to their ego, because this could be a problem where they cannot really tap into their heart space. They cannot really take off this mask that they're wearing and show you their true feelings that they have deep inside. And it's almost like they're only starting to realize and acknowledge that they do have these feelings for you. So perhaps before, they didn't even understand what this connection was all about, if they did have true feelings for you. But right now, through missing you, through being in separation, they're starting to question things. All right, so let's take a look and see what is happening within their heart space. Okay, so we do have the King of Cups, so definitely in their heart, now there's the spirit is showing us that they are this King of Cups. We do have the Page of Swords energy. Sorry, these cards are a little bit reflective, so hopefully you guys could see. And we do have the 10 of Cups energy. Beautiful. So when it comes to their heart space, I feel like now they've really worked on their heart chakra, because they're coming off as this King of Cups. And King of Cups is someone that is emotionally mature. And I feel like this divine masculine has realized what kind of feelings they're truly holding for you. With the 10 of Cups, this is a spectrum of emotions. This is like the ultimate fulfillment card, where they felt this happiness with you, Divine Feminine. And with the Page of Swords, it could be that this Divine Masculine has learned about themselves, about their true emotions and feelings for you. But again, when it comes to their mental space, their ego is getting in the way. So I feel like when it comes to their heart space, you know, they really worked hard to open up their heart to this connection towards you, Divine Feminine. But when it comes to their mind, sometimes the mind is really playing games with them when this ego comes in, and they're in a way self-sabotaging themselves about this connection, about their true feelings. So there's a bit of a conflict, inner conflict, that your Divine Masculine is currently experiencing, because there is a battle between the head and the heart right now. So that's why you could be really getting mixed signals from this Divine Masculine. Let's say if you are in contact with your Divine Masculine, one day they could be coming off as very nurturing, very caring. They might be showing you some kind of affection, and the other day they could be very cold and distant and emotionally closed off. So you might not be really understanding what is happening, because at one time they could be really, you know, showing you their, you know, their true self. And other days they could be coming off as a different person. But this is for those of you that are still in contact with your Divine Masculine. All right. So that is what's going on with your Divine Masculine right now. Now let's take a look and see what might be shifting and changing for your Divine Masculine. What energies might be coming in for them in the nearest future. So let's take a look and see. Okay, so we do have the Four of Swords energy. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. And we do have the King of Wands. This is so interesting. We have a Divine Masculine that is going through this major transformation, where they were shown here as the King of Swords, and then we see how they changed into the King of Cups, and now in the nearest future they're going to be embracing energy of the King of Wands. So with the Four of Swords energy, I do see that this Divine Masculine will take some time to heal and really align their energy. I feel like this Divine Masculine is really waking up to this connection. They're starting to realize what this connection, I would say how this connection might be, you know, affecting them, their life. Okay, so there is this feeling of recognition, whether or not they know about twin flames or not, or soul connections. But I feel like on a soul level, this Divine Masculine is really waking up to the truth of this connection, and this period of pause or separation between you two is really going to align your Divine Masculine energy. So I feel like in the nearest future, your Divine Masculine will be really embracing and balancing off their own feminine and masculine energies within themselves, because the Four of Swords is a card of healing. All right, so once they do fully heal and perhaps release their own ego, there is an opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles for a new beginning, a new start. And again, this might not necessarily be related to your connection, but it might also be connected to other areas in their life, let's say in their career or somewhere else. Let's say if they're working on some kind of projects, they might be getting these new opportunities. But when it comes to your connection, of course, with you, Divine Feminine, I feel that your Divine Masculine will be embracing this King of Wands energy, where there's going to be a period where they will finally be taking some kind of action when it comes to you and this connection, because King of Wands is all about action, all about movement. All right. And with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a good chance that your Divine Masculine might be coming with some kind of an offer for you. Okay, so I do see significant shift within your Divine Masculine transformation, and there could be a possibility for both of you reconciling or reconnecting. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Now let's move on to your energies, Divine Feminine. Let's take a look and see, when it comes to your mental space in regards to this Divine Masculine, what are your thoughts about this connection, about them? Okay, so we do have the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups. Okay, we do have the Transformation card, which is the Death card. So let's take a look. Let's get one more. And we do have the Four of Water, which is the Four of Cups energy. All right, so what I'm seeing here, it's almost like with the Queen of Water, with the Queen of Cups, you are already very intuitive person as a Divine Feminine, and I feel like you are aware, in a sense, what is going on with your Divine Masculine right now, even though you might be, you might not be talking right now, or you might be in separation for quite some time, but being a Queen of Cups, it tells me that your intuition is right on point as to what you're feeling about this connection. With the Transformation card, you are aware that your Divine Masculine is going through this major transformation at this time. Perhaps you, too, Divine Feminine, is also going through this major transformation. I feel like both of you are currently embracing these new energies. All right, so for some, again, this is a general reading. This is what you have gone through already, or for others of you, this is what you're currently going through this major transformation. But I feel like your thoughts about your Divine Masculine is that you are aware that right now is a period when your Divine Masculine is really transforming and working on themselves. All right, with the Four of Water here, with the Four of Cups, it's almost like you are a bit upset about certain things from the past. So you could be still holding on to some kind of regrets about this connection from the past. Okay, with the Four of Cups. So if you're holding on to negative thoughts or negative emotions about this connection, perhaps you need to work on releasing that, because this is something that might be keeping you stuck a little bit in your own transformation, in your own transition here. All right, so this is something you might be thinking a lot with the Four of Cups. Perhaps you could be, even though you're aware that your Divine Masculine and you could be in this transformation, perhaps You also have thoughts in your head that perhaps this connection will not work out. Okay, so if any of you are having these thoughts, you need to release these thoughts, because it's only keeping you stuck, and this connection stuck from moving forward. All right, so let's take a look and see what is happening within your heart space. Is there any blocks right now, or have you worked on your heart chakra, and perhaps you are ready to embrace the new energies of this transformation that you have recently gone through. So let's see what is happening. We do have the Knight of Cups energy. All right, a lot of cups coming through for you, Divine Feminine. We also have the Queen of Air, which is the Queen of Swords. Okay, and we do have the Ten of Fire, which is the Ten of Wands. So when it comes to your heart, I feel like you do have mixed feelings when it comes to this connection. At some point with the Nine of Cups, with the Nine of Water, this connection really made you really fulfilled and satisfied and happy. But at the same time, with the Ten of Wands energy, it's really weighing heavy on you, on your heart. So I feel like these mix of emotions sometimes might really confuse you, because at times you might be feeling really uplifted when it comes to this connection, when you're thinking about the good things that you have gone through with your Divine Masculine, and other times perhaps you're really focusing on the negative, and to the point where you're almost willing to let go of this connection, because we do see this girl here, she's burning all the letters. So there's an element, even an element of anger about this connection, or at your Divine Masculine. With the Queen of Air, this is you becoming a bit closed off when it comes to your heart space. So you might be closing off your heart space towards your Divine Masculine at this time, because there might have been a lot of hurt when it comes to this situation. And now, even though, as I said, you might have felt really happy at one point, with time, this connection has become really heavy for you, really difficult, almost like a burden for you. So right now you might be closing off your energy, your heart space towards this Divine Masculine. So see how your Divine Masculine is working on opening up their heart towards you, and now you, Divine Feminine, are closing off, because again, with the Four of Cups, you might be thinking that this connection cannot, like, you cannot work out things out with you and your Divine Masculine at this time, or even at all. You might be thinking that even though you know, you do deeply love your Divine Masculine, you cannot perhaps overcome certain challenges or problems within your connection with your Divine Masculine. So again, there is a lot of mixed feelings that you're going through. So perhaps you do need to take this time of separation with your Divine Masculine to really sit through with your feelings, okay? And if there's anything that is bothering you, especially when it comes to your feelings and emotions that you haven't worked on, you really need to work on and release these energies, because this could be really blocking you from aligning your own energy at this time. So let's take a look and see what might be shifting and changing for you in the nearest future. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Fire, which is the Eight of Wands. We also have the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords. And we do have the Five of Fire, which is the Five of Wands energy. So I'm seeing some kind of breakthrough, all right, for you, Divine Feminine. With the Ace of Swords, it's like perhaps you might have a conversation with your Divine Masculine, or perhaps you might have your own epiphany or breakthrough about this connection. Perhaps you're gonna gain some kind of clarity. So if right now you're feeling a bit confused, uneasy about the situation, not knowing what might be going on when it comes to your connection, I feel like in the nearest future you're going to be getting some kind of answers, whether this is going to be through, again, communicating with your Divine Masculine, or perhaps you might really understand something about your connection. With the Eight of Wands, I feel like these changes and shifts are gonna come in fast, pretty quickly for you, so you might see a shift in energy. However, with the Five of Wands, again, there is an element of conflict. Okay, so let me clarify what this Five of Fire is all about. What is this Five of Wands, Five of Fire here? Okay, Five of Earth, Five of Pentacles, another five. Well, two fives. Five is always connected to change. So there's definitely going to be change within perhaps your connection here. Let's get one more. Okay, and we do have this is the Lover's card. Okay, so 5, 5, and now we have the 6, which is the progression here. So I feel like for some of you, perhaps you might be making some kind of a decision here, because the Lover's card is oftentimes about making a choice. So you could be making a choice about, again, for some of you, this is leaving behind everything that has happened between you two. Let's say if you were in conflict or separation, where you had misunderstandings, where your connection perhaps ended with your Divine Masculine. Perhaps you might be making a choice to reconnect with your Divine Masculine. For others of you, you might be making a choice to move on from this connection. So since this is a general reading, again, I'm reminding you that it's going to be different for all of you guys, all right? So now I just want to pull a few cards for the connecting energies. So I feel like this choice here is going to be really up to you, Divine Feminine, but it's going to be a conscious choice that you're going to make, all right? So let's take a look and see what are the current connecting energies between you both. So it seems like both of you right now are conflicted about this connection. Your Divine Masculine is also confused and conflicted because they still haven't really worked on, bringing into balance their thoughts, working on their ego. And you, Divine Feminine, you seem like you're tired perhaps of carrying this burden when it comes to this connection. Perhaps this connection has brought a lot of upheaval, a lot of chaos, a lot of pain within you, and there's still some parts within you that also needs healing. So that's why you both might be really conflicted about the future of this connection, whether or not this is going to work out between you two. But again, with the Lover's card here, you definitely feel this connection in your heart, and you both understand that this is a significant connection in your life. All right, and it's difficult for either of you to really let go of one another. Okay, so let's see here. What are the current connecting energies for both of you? Okay, so we do have the Knight of Wands energy. We also have the Page of Cups. So we have Page of Cups coming through twice for your Divine Masculine and you, Divine Feminine. And we do have the Six of Swords. So there's definitely feelings here on both parts. But the Page of Cups, it's almost like you both are looking and examining these feelings within yourself and trying to really understand them. All right, now with the Knight of Wands, there's tremendous pull towards one another. There's tremendous passion that is still burning. And you know, Knight of Wands, this is an energy of moving forward, taking a risk. So I feel like both of you are still willing to take a risk on this connection. Even though there could be a lot of challenges, I feel like you both are still willing to try and see where it might lead you both. Now, with the Six of Swords, again, it feels like you both are wanting to move on from perhaps any energies that might be upsetting you both when it comes to this connection. So perhaps you really want to move away from the past, from any past hurt, or anything that has happened between you two, and really move towards you know, something that might be more stable here. All right, so these are your connecting energies as of today. All right, let's get a few cards from Spirit and see if there's any other messages you need to hear right now about this connection, and then I will pull a few cards, message cards from your Divine Masculine, things that perhaps they do want to tell you. Okay, so let's see. Look, we do have the heart chakra. So it says, awaken your heart center and let love in. I feel like this message is for both of you, especially you, Divine Feminine, because you've been really closing off your heart chakra. And I was talking about this earlier, that right now you could be really closing off yourself, your heart space towards your Divine Masculine. And for your Divine Masculine, I feel like they've worked on their heart chakra, but they still need to open up to you and perhaps really let you in, especially if they've been really, you know, hiding their feelings or avoiding their feelings for you. I feel like they're more ready to reveal their feelings to you right now. But this message is certainly for both of you, I feel. All right, so Spirit is wanting to really both work on your heart space and let love in. All right. All right, let's get one more message. Okay, so we do have Divine Feminine. So what is it about Divine Feminine? What is it that Spirit wants you to know? So Divine Feminine, right now, Spirit is bringing attention to you. So perhaps, again, there's something you need to work on right now, or perhaps you do need to make a choice here. So if you've been really uncertain about this connection, or what you need, not need, but what you want to do with this connection, okay? So Spirit is bringing attention to this subject here. You really need to sit with yourself and see what areas, or perhaps what is it that you need to release, what is it that you need to work on, okay? Because I do feel there's still things that you do need to work on, especially when it comes to your heart space. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we do have past life soulmate. You've had many past lives together. So for some of you, this is a confirmation that you've been together for so many lifetimes, all right? So Divine Feminine, if you are questioning this connection, whether this is real, because sometimes you could be thinking that this might be all in your head, okay? So for some of you, this is a confirmation here that this is your true twin, okay? And Spirit is wanting you to really sit with yourself, with your feelings and emotions, and really try to align your energies and release anything that might be blocking you from aligning your own Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Okay, so this is something you should be aware of. Okay, let's move towards some of the messages. Let's see. What is it that your Divine Masculine would like to tell you, but for some reason they're not able to? Okay, this one says you make me feel naked. So your Divine Masculine could be feeling a little bit uncomfortable when it comes to you really reading their energy, or perhaps reading them, because you could really see through their facade. You could really see through their masks. Perhaps if they've been really, hiding their true self from you, they feel like you could still see them, all right? And it feels like you make them feel naked, all right? Which could be really uncomfortable for them, because they're not used to people who might be reading them so good. Okay, what else? We have another message about ego. It says, my ego is not letting me see the truth. So yeah, definitely ego is getting in the way when it comes to your connection right now on your Divine Masculine's part. We did have 3 cards of ego, 1, 2, and 3. So again, this is a strong confirmation that your Divine Masculine is battling their own ego right now. So that's why this could be a big challenge when it comes to, when it comes to your connection, when it comes to really being authentic with one another, being vulnerable with one another, because your Divine Masculine is still holding on to their ego. Okay, let me grab another deck and see what other messages. Okay. So this is definitely a message from their higher self, because their higher self, is really being authentic. And right now, your Divine Masculine, they cannot be authentic with you at this time, because they're still in their ego space. Okay, what else would they want to say to you? This one says, I want to follow my heart. So again, they're really trying hard to open up their heart towards you, Divine Feminine. And we could really see here when it comes to their heart space that they're working on their feelings and emotions. They're becoming more emotionally available. Okay, so perhaps within some time they will be able to open up their heart to you. Okay, and let's get one more. This one says, I fear that if you get too close, you will hurt me. So your Divine Masculine might have went through some traumas from previous relationships, and they still might be fearing that if they're gonna let you into their heart space, that you might hurt them like other people did. So this could be again why there's trust issues, why they're having such a big ego, because they might have been really hurt before, and this is something that they're afraid to face, even to them, and admit to themselves that if they're gonna be open and vulnerable, and perhaps they're just really afraid of having another heartbreak. That's why they're being very cautious when it comes to new connections, new relationships. And even though they might be feeling this soul connection with you, Divine Feminine, they still could be afraid of fully trusting you, because they don't know whether or not you could hurt them. All right, so that's why they might be really acting this way. And the bottom of the deck, it says, I miss you. So again, we didn't see the nostalgia card here, which again, another confirmation that your Divine Masculine does really miss you at this time. So even though they might be showing you off as someone that does not care, or they might be giving you mixed signals, just know that deep down in their heart, they truly miss you at this time. All right, so that was your reading. I hope that this was helpful to some of you. I would really love if you leave me comments about this video. All right, and I'm sending you all the best, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care. Bye bye.